Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Ford Fusion this generation here from year 2013 to year 2020. If you have one of those and you guys have a problem where the Ford Fusion cranks but does not start, we'll explain what can easily cause that. We need to check more than 20 different fuses and relays. It could be super simple fix. Always check this first before wasting your money on parts that you may not need. We'll explain what else can cause it, where you can buy cheap parts to use fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time, and why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. When we get a car here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 free repair videos absolutely to you guys. We make a video about every single fuse, every single relay. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your car doesn't start, you can easily identify what causes that. You can search for engine starter fuse, fuel pump fuse. Let's say that's a problem, you replace it, you're back in the road. It takes less than 2 minutes to watch the video, guys. So that will be, guys, our mission to make your life easier and to solve your problem. Now, in addition, guys, we have other channels as well. We make 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage, take them completely apart. We do engine work, transmission, body work, engine codes, fuses, anything like that. Now, why we do that? To save you money, guys. So on this Ford Fusion there are different years, okay, through the different models through the years from 2013 all the way to 2020. There will be some minor differences about the fuses. So if you notice that we mention up to 2-3 different fuses for the same thing, it could be because it could be a different fuse for a different year, but we're trying to help all of you with that generation Ford Fusion. So let's start on it now. So we guys have that generation Ford Fusion right here that we'll be demonstrating on. We'll be working many fuse boxes, some hidden ones as well. Now, we recommend to check the video on our YouTube channel about hidden fuse boxes on Ford Fusion, guys. First, we need to open the hood. Under the hood, here on the driver's side, you see that cover that looks like a T. Go ahead, remove it. Underneath, you'll find the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So another thing, guys, before I forget, if you guys need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools for Ford Fusion or any car at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put a link in the description of the video below for your convenience. That way you do not waste your money and time. Here, guys, we need to check multiple fuses, okay, multiple fuses specifically. Some of those fuses will be for fuel pump, fuel injectors, ignition coils, for mass airflow sensor, intake air temperature sensor, engine computer, multiple things, okay, ignition switch, immobilizer, multiple things can cause it not to start. So if we come here, under that relay, you have fuse number 7 that's barely visible, and 8. These two fuses will need to be checked. Then you need to check fuse number 11 and 12, that's a double fuse, very important fuse, and 13 and 14. These two fuses, which is actually 4 fuses, building 2 fuses. Then you guys, okay, will need to check fuse number 18, 19, 20, 21, guys. Right here will need to be checked. You will need to, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 23 will need to be checked as well. Fuse number 23. Don't forget, guys. After that, you need to check fuse number 29. Very important fuse here. You need to check fuse number 28 right here as well. And we need to check fuse number 25 and 26. It's that double fuse. These fuses are super important, guys, that you will need to check. Now, we need to check, guys, okay, relay number 9. That's a engine computer relay that you need to check. Check that relay number 6. You need to check fuel pump relay. Okay, it could be relay 40 or 41, these two relays. Now you have a couple of tabs that when you push on them, you can flip that fuse box, and underneath on the bottom of that fuse box, you have more hidden fuses that look like this one. Here you will need to check, guys. Okay, specifically fuse number 56. Okay, 56. Some models will or will not have this one on top right here where we have a hole. Fuse number 58 right here. Fuse number 58. You need to check fuse number 76, and 76, guys, okay, will be 76 will be that fuse right here. Some models will have that one as well. Next, you need to go to the inside. Under the dash, you have that trim. It attaches with 4 clips underneath, guys. One here. Do you like that on the other side of the steering wheel? Pull down. Deep inside the dash on the left side, you have the main interior fuse box with a layout like this one. Here, you will need to, guys, check a few more fuses. We're talking specifically about fuse number 13. That's a double fuse, but it's right here, fuse number 13. You need to check fuse number 15, right next to it. After that, you need to, guys, okay, check fuse number 18, right here. And you need to check fuse number 34 right there. Multiple things can cause the car to crank and not start. Make sure you don't have mechanical problems. You have good compression. If you have compression, you have fuel, you have spark, and everything else is good with the electronics, immobilizer, key, and stuff like that. It shouldn't prevent it from starting, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.